Hello my friends, welcome back. It is episode 9. We're once again in a position where there really isn't much for us to do right now because we haven't detected any missions. We did detect 3 missions before, but they were all so close to expiry that we couldn't do basically any of them without going on a mission that was going to involve, you know, fighting 30 plus enemies, which I don't fancy that so early on in the game, so away we go. 7 days, that's more reasonable. Extract VIP. Lance Corporal, Assault plus Intel package. Where did your gear go? Actually, before we set these guys up, there is one thing that I should do, which is it's time to change the squad advisor to someone higher ranked without kind of using up any, you know, really critical characters. Plus it'll give me a chance to level up my other characters. That have not had the opportunity to go out on missions yet, since we're going to have so many characters stuck doing something. Let's put this person with low combat performance or low combat intelligence or whatever. Let's swap these around, because this mission has got lots of time, which means I'm going to be able to send lots of characters. I have 12 AP. Kinda want that. Really want that. Okay, let's take some rookies. For some reason this one's got like -10 movement or some nonsense. You can, at least I hope you still can in the mod, you can train up rookies. At some point, but you know. Why have you got no gear? Wait a minute. When did I gain another nanoscale vest? I guess the character who had it equipped must have been injured or something? 7 health, 5 health. Oh, oops. Oh, you undid all my changes, didn't you? Let's put the vest on Glitch, because she's got very little health. You would think that this stat is movement, but I don't... No, that's got to be movement, right? So what the hell is this? Evasion, potentially. -10 evasion. But a lot of hit points. There's a guy here with 3 HP as well, which is not good. But we can't really afford to dismiss any characters, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off you go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Sweet. What we got? Rescue VIP from Advent Vehicle. Another soldier. Five days. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's going to be the maximum amount. Now, this is where we can play a trick on the game, as it were. Not really a trick on the game. If I 92. If I remove Captain Grenades here, and we take the Specialist, put a silencer on it. Does this weapon increase infiltration time? Probably this weapon. $95. I'm not getting enough edge here. Base infiltration. Very light. What if I take another character? Out of pure interest. It's probably this heavy weapon, actually. If I were to take her out of the deployment. Yeah, it makes a huge difference, but it doesn't really... Well, I say a huge difference. No, it's fine. 10 to 12, we can do that. Load them up! Load them up, ship them out!
In position for deployment.
Load them up, ship them out. Lots of extract VIP missions. It's like it's the only mission we know how to do. Wow, another engineer. 3 days to get him. It may be worth intel boosting this. An engineer is a pretty big deal. Okay, alright. I'm a bit short on dudes as well. Okay, this is sort of a high-stakes gamble, but if we use a boost, we can get it back down to extremely light activity. And I believe we can make it. We'll set the booster immediately.
Sky Ranger.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Man, they're all extract VIP. Operation Hot Dog! 30 intel. This is very worth it. That's me out of intel. For now. Okay, I guess there's no point in, I guess there's no point in looking for trouble now, because I've got no dudes. I have no men with which to search for trouble. Does this speed up the infiltration, though? I've always wondered whether searching for enemies speeds up infiltration.
Our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Alright,
Commander,
very
if we
sweet.
intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Good old laser weapons. Woohoo! 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 Oh, experimental weapons is now inspired. Not sure how I feel about that. Advanced laser weapons requires Illyrium crystals, of which I don't have enough. Well, consider that this is inspired. I suppose there's no harm in going for it. Need 2 scientists for combat armor. I don't know how useful this technology really is. That's the problem. I think this is a DLC technology. But it's inspired.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
I'm sure it won't cost us too much
Apparently,
time.
my predecessor was something of a brute when it came to handling the interrogation and autopsy of alien subjects. From what I've heard, she was keen to get her hands dirty whenever possible.
Nothing wrong with that. Got plenty of aliens to kill. Okay. So basically, the critical items are the guerrilla tactics school, the resistance communications. Although resistance comms can wait. It can wait for a bit until we've got the intel that we need for it. Basically, GTS is going to make combat easier. The laboratory is going to power us up in the long run. Which one we go for first is of some importance because, well, you can get them both. It's 5 power, and you have 4, so unfortunately it means that you are going to have to build a relay as well to get the other one. Now, obviously, the sooner you get a lab, the sooner it benefits you. So there's also that to consider. I am about to have a big supply influx. Okay. Let's give that a break, shall we?
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
Oh, sweet, there's a promotion. Interesting. Build the resistance ring to begin operations. But oh, wait. No, I don't have the resistance ring. Duh. That's kind of funny. Promotion. Got promotion in the ocean. Oh, such a horrible choice between gaining bonus grenades and doing 1 extra point of damage. I think, because we're going to be very focused on grenades with this character, that this is probably the right choice, although center mass is truly a great skill. That's just useless. That's sort of not very useful either. I mean, it's whatever. I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's this ability tree is nothing to write home about for a grenadier, let's be honest. In fact, it's nothing to write home about for anybody. But whatever, we'll use who we have. I think we'll just follow the grenade path here. And in terms of additional abilities, nothing really synergizes. It might be worth actually working on the pistol tree. Especially when, actually, if you think about it, you could shoot the pistol on your first, as your first action, and then fire the grenade launcher after. I don't know. I need to think about it, but this is going to be heavy support, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm still floating 8 rookies. Gotta do my best to get them leveled up as soon as possible. Okay, alright, let's continue. Alien debris cleared. 57 supplies secured. Now we need the resistance ring. Or we can put down the power relay now. Now the only reason to do that is because I have the ability to build it right now. I have the supplies to build the relay right now, so then it's done. And whenever I get additional supplies, I can carry on building. Since I'm about to receive 97 plus however many was in there, which I think is another 50. Engineers for that one. Can you add? Okay, you can add while it's in progress. Okay, sweet. Shame we just you don't have quite enough power for the guerrilla tactics school. Oh, cool. Train away. Just thinking. I have nothing additional to really sell to push a building agenda right now. I do want a lab, and we will need a power relay. It's going to leave me with 97 plus 2, which is 99. And the clearance of that room will provide me with the last 100. If I build the power relay and the research center, that's going to... it's going to be more efficient, but it's going to leave me without my guerrilla tactics school for a bit. Or my resistance ring. Hard decision.
Power relay construction initiated.
Let's do it. It has to be done. Still, we're somewhat putting off the decision as to whether to build the research facility first or the guerrilla relay, but either way, I will not have the money to build them until the supply drop arrives. Now, in theory, when the supply drop arrives, I could have built either one of them. Now it just delays it until this debris is cleared, which is only 3 days longer. This puts me in a better position to actually get built faster. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like StarCraft, where we're putting down the supply depot first, even though we still have some amount of supply, because the theory in our mind is that if the supply depot gets done first, then when the resources roll in, we can then immediately get going. Whereas if we put the supply depot last, then what might happen is we then become supply blocked for a period of time, and then we're waiting for that supply depot to finish. So I don't think there's any right answers here. We're sort of fiddling at the margins of efficiency, but that's what I've gone for, so. Okay, this is 100% infiltrated. Now, my question is, I've wanted to know this for a while now. Okay, 2 hours until must launch. Okay, so it's not really changed anything. I was wondering if scanning for intel actually sped these things up. And it doesn't really look like it does. Advent loot. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials in storage chests near this site. Okay. Operation Hot Dog. Okay, we're gonna have, I think, a real opportunity here to make some money. To make some sweet, sweet money. But, anyway, we're basically on the threshold of me running out of time. A lot of faffing around here, but we've got missions rolling in. Everything is going smoothly.
Our research is progressing as expected, Commander. I certainly admire the courage and tenacity displayed by our troops in the field.
I would
They face
say...
a well-armed, well-trained enemy, and yet they never waver in their loyalty to the cause.
I think, because we've also gone for this experimental weapons, which is not... It's not part of my original tech progression plan. Which is, to be fair, my original tech progression plan is based on XCOM2 and not this mod. But, I think getting the lab first just gives us extra science speed. That's just going to make sure that we meet our timeline for research. Of course, there's going to be some fiddling to do to get the necessary resources, but I'm sure that we can achieve the necessary...
Hello, Commander.
The necessary resources that we need. How much are these? Wow, everything is so expensive. And we have very little of anything, because none of the missions allow us to keep anything.
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a
So the
fight
mod
at a
is
moment's
keeping
notice.
you really resource
Certainly
starved.
keeps you on your toes.
Well, we'll see how it all works out. Oh, one thing I
Our
want to
work
look
is
at.
proceeding as expected, Commander.
I'm not going to change research, but still 19 days. Okay. Actually, I don't know what I was expecting because I haven't done anything. But I'll double check that once we get the lab underway. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.